Number one, I want to wish Father Graham a happy birthday. That's his birthday present. Today is St. John's win. Happy birthday to Paul Scruggs as well. Number one, we have great leadership here at Xavier. Father Graham, our athletic director, Greg Christopher, is the reason why Xavier's such a special place, and it's the people. The people make the place. But I was really proud of our guys today. Obviously, when you have a guy down like Najee Marshall, Najee's one of our better players and has been one of the better players here in the Big East in the last few weeks during our run. I thought we had a lot of guys step up, and it's a great way to send our seniors out. Obviously with a win against a really talented St. John's team, but the way that they impacted winning, whether it was Kyle Castlin on defensive end, big offensive rebound, making a couple big shots, Ryan Wellage playing tougher on the defensive end, hitting some big shots, as well as Zach Hankins, which if you know St. John's, like Marvin Clark, who plays at the 5 for them, he's really a wing. He's a 6'6" wing, and he's hard to guard. They really try to stretch you out. And I thought Zach did a great job of giving multiple efforts on the ball. Even if he'd slightly get beat a little bit, he stayed in the ball with multiple efforts and tried to make it a tough finish. So really happy for those three guys to send them out the right way. Proud of our team. There's a lot to play for here. Obviously, we're excited to play in Madison Square Garden this upcoming week in the Big East tournament, which is the best tournament in the entire country.
Travis, you've seen a ton of senior days in your day. Is this what you expected from those 3 grad transfers, in their final game on this floor?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously when you have a guy go down, Shannon, like Najee, that opens up even more opportunities for all those guys. But I thought each of those guys, they had a great practice yesterday. I thought we had the best practice we've had maybe all year yesterday. The energy level, how locked in our guys were, and a message that I've had with our guys, including our 3 grad transfers, is now it's go time. It's time to push. I feel like 90% of college basketball, most people start taking the foot off the pedal here at the very end. Doesn't mean that we're not going to keep practice tight. I'm going to be smart, I told them. I'm not going to practice them and run them into the ground, but it's go time. And this is the time where Xavier's always made its mark, and there's a lot to play for. And we're excited, obviously, to have the opportunity to play in the Big East tournament this upcoming week. But I wasn't necessarily shocked with those guys. I've seen them in practice. They each can do it, and really proud that they did it tonight.
Do you have any kind of update on Najee's ankle? Do you expect him to play in New York on Thursday?
I know he wants to play. Like, he wanted to play, obviously, today, but we want him to be healthy, at the same time. So he's day-to-day. Obviously, I'm hopeful that he'll be able to play. I would anticipate him playing, but at the same time, though, I don't want to say 100%.
It's been a while since we've seen Paul Scruggs really in attack mode like that. Did you have any inkling or indication that he was going to come out today kind of possessed like that, like ready to play?
I did. Paul is such he's all about winning. He hit me the night after the Butler game, and he said, "Coach, how can I do more to help us win?" And sometimes the answer is he made some great passes today too. He had a great pass to KC for a 3. He made some terrific passes that he didn't maybe get the assist, but it was a hockey assist. Led to a bucket. We need him to be aggressive, and I thought he was aggressive right from the get-go. You could tell how he was driving the ball, attack mode. When he was open, he shot the ball. I thought for the most part he made the right plays. We need that out of him. He should be one of the better players in this league. We believe in him. I know his teammates do, and we need to get that out of him every game.
We've kind of made a big deal about that skid that you guys hit there in the middle of the season, and it's easy to look at how you've responded in 6 of your last 7. How proud are you of the way that they've kind of collectively pulled it together and finished the season and given Cintas Center something to be excited about this year?
Number one, hopefully we can keep it going, right, Adam? Here in the Big East tournament, because there's a lot to play for. But I'm really proud of our guys. I think number one, it shows you the character of our guys in our locker room. Stay with the process. Stick with the process. There's going to be highs. There's going to be lows. You got to stick with it. Stay focused on getting better. Keep believing. Belief is so important. It's like once you lose that, then you're done. Our guys never stopped believing. They were always coachable. Even when we were losing, going through that 6-game losing streak during the middle of the season, I thought we were still having good practices. and I could see our team getting better. We weren't necessarily getting the results that we wanted, but I did think that our team was getting better, and proud of the resolve. I think, again, like, it shows who we have in that locker room and our staff. I mean, I have some of the best assistant coaches in the country. They do a terrific job, and I'm thankful to have those guys on our staff.
When you go to New York, your goal obviously is to win the Big East tournament and get the automatic bid. What in your mind would be the right number of wins for an at-large bid?
Honestly, Shane, I haven't even thought about it. I just do one day at a time. Like, I know we're playing meaningful games, and that's it. Like, I haven't looked one time at the bubble or Joe Lenardi or whoever the heck, all those people. They have all these predictions. Like, we're going to focus on the things that we can control, and that's like, hey, number one, we got to go whoever we play in round one, or actually, I know we got to bye in our first game. Whoever's there, we got to beat those guys. But our goal is obviously to win it. Told our guys we've beaten everybody in our league other than Marquette. So there's no doubt in my mind, if we have the right mindset, we have the right type of practices leading up to New York City, at the Madison Square Garden, to the Big East tournament, that we can go there and win it. And that is obviously our goal.
It looked a little bit like something might be bothering Tyreek in the second half. Is everything okay with him? Is there anything going on?
I asked him real briefly, Adam. I don't really know. So, like, it was his knee a little bit. But he said he was fine to go back in if we needed to. I think he just bumped his knee, I think. But I don't want to say that definitively, though.
Travis, you talk about playing meaningful games, and I know the common trend of most college basketball teams is play your best basketball in March. How close do you feel this team is to playing their best basketball?
I think we're getting better. I mean, like, I think we could still get a lot better, though. Continue to take care of the ball, continue to get better defensively. I thought, obviously, on the glass tonight, I mean, we did what we were supposed to do. We won by 14 on the glass, but we still got a lot of room for improvement because, again, a lot of people forget. Scruggs is a sophomore. Marshall's a sophomore. Tyreek's a junior. We do have some inexperience. Got guys that have gained obviously a lot of experience here, and there's still. I don't think there is a ceiling with our team. There's not. I mean, there's always room for improvement. So, but we are definitely getting better. And I think we're playing the best that we have all year, but there's still room for growth.
Coach, St. John's used the press for most of the game. What were some of the adjustments you had to make to kind of counteract that?
Number one, like, really trying to make Tyreek and Zach and whoever's flashing in from the back, make them available. And then once they caught it there, look forward. Don't just look back. We tried to look opposite, use pass fakes against their press. They're very athletic. And they anticipate, their guys do. I mean, Coach Mullins does a great job getting those guys to play hard, anticipate passing lanes. So we want to use a lot of pass fakes and try to get them out in their passing lanes to then open up things. And I thought our guys did a better job this game comparative to what we did at St. John's. But obviously, again, we could still do it better. We still had a few turnovers.
And the team had 11 three-pointers today. How important do you feel like having that kind of long-range presence can be for an offense?
That's huge. Shooting can hide a multitude of sins. It really can. And I thought we got good shots, though. So I always say the quality of shot, like, what's it look like? Because I have confidence in our guys, and I've told our guys, like, if the ball can go inside first and then outside, our percentages increase a ton. And being committed to that, and being committed to get the ball to the third and fourth and fifth sides of the floor once the ball's reversed, that helps our percentages as well. So I thought the tempo of the game was advantage us. I thought we took our time. Again, we played a lot of times kind of later into the shot clock, and that's the way we have to play in order to have success.
Coach, you take over this program, and in your first year, 37 straight years now, Xavier's gone at least 500 in a conference through the MCC and A10, now the Big East. In your first year, you're 3-8, and you rip off 6 wins in 7 games, and you continue it. How does that feel for you personally?
I just kind of focus on the next game, man. Just get better the next day, practice. I shouldn't say I care less about the streak. We're playing to win. But again, for the former players here, it speaks volumes to Xavier. What our brand is. You think about all the great coaches that have been at Xavier, all the great players that have been here, through the MCC, to the A10, to make the transition to the Big East, and the amount of success that we have, I think speaks volumes to the people that we've had here. Like I said, the coaches, players, leadership. Xavier's got a lot to be proud of, and hopefully we're making Xavier Nation proud with the team, with the effort that we're putting out there on the floor right now. Is that it? Thanks.